Hello and welcome back to Creating with Mimi. I'm so excited about today's video. We will be talking about how to paint your flooring, your kitchen flooring, or any flooring in your house. I painted my kitchen floor and actually I don't even know why I waited so long. I absolutely love the outcome. It is stunning, simply gorgeous, and this video does not give it justice as to how beautiful this floor actually turned out. Whether you're looking to freshen up your space or add a pop of color or simply revamp your kitchen aesthetic, painting the floor can be a fantastic way to achieve a stunning transformation without breaking the bank. I often talk about paint being a game changer, but this, guys, was simply a game changer. It is clearly the most cost-effective alternative to expensive flooring renovations, but it also allowed me to just create endless creative possibilities when I started thinking about the color that I wanted on the floor, or did I want to create a checkered pattern effect or moment for the kitchen floor. What you're looking at now is the before, and I know it is a slate floor. It looked good. I paid an enormous amount of money for this floor back in the day, but I was over it after about a year, maybe 2 years of having it, and I wanted a new floor, but I couldn't justify picking up the floor just because I didn't like it any longer. It was too expensive. First things first is your surface preparation. This is so crucial for achieving a durable and aesthetically pleasing finish. Before painting, I thoroughly clean the floors and remove the dirt, dust, grease, and any previous coatings from before. I didn't really have any cracks to repair. It is a slate material, so if it did crack, the natural material underneath that cracked surface would appear. So that was one of the reasons why I chose the floor. It was super uber durable. If this slate floor was one color by itself, I never would have changed it, but it was the pattern and the multi-colors. It just was too busy for me with all of the different types of decor that I was working with. So I cleaned the flooring really good. I actually cleaned it twice with this KRUD cutter, and I will leave a link for the KRUD cutter. This stuff was really good. It removed all of the grease, the dirt. This is a really good material. I will leave a link in the description box. I knew that I wanted to protect the cabinets. That was so important to me. I began to tape the bottom of my cabinets with a blue tape, and I double taped it. Even though the tape height was 1.5 inches, it still wasn't enough in my opinion. The paint material that I utilize, you could utilize this on concrete, indoor, outdoor, and also on any wood flooring that you may have. So it's not just for concrete, you can use it for other surfaces. This stuff was really good. Then I decided on what color I wanted, and I wanted to paint the floors black. I thought that that would look so great, so dope with an all white kitchen. And I am simply loving it and knocking myself in the head as to what took me so long. Next up, I decided to remove the existing furniture that I had left over from Christmas, and I'm going to install a new table. So I knew that this kitchen dining table needed to be removed, and I'm taking this and removing it with this piano mover. This is another game changer, this piano mover. You can go to your local moving company or U-Haul and ask them to purchase one. This is exactly what I did. I went to a equipment rental store and I asked them to purchase a piano mover. This cost me like $15. I have 2 of them that I utilize but it is so helpful with moving furniture around and you're by yourself. You know, when we do these videos, you may not always have someone else to help you. There are no excuses for achieving the goal. I will do whatever it takes to get the job done. One other trick that I want to share with you guys is anytime that I'm breaking down a table, I always place the screws or nuts or whatever the items are needed to put the table back together. I tape them on the bottom of the table. I will be removing this rug, so I'm going to clean it really good and then fold it up for storage. Everything's all taped up and ready to go. The floor has been cleaned. This is a two-part system. The first part of this is the primer, and it's a milky white. I was a little concerned, but it dries super, super clear. And I started to cut in on the floor with the primer. I'm not using or wearing a mask. This product doesn't have a smell to it, and it's a very cool day. You see how milky this is? I'm getting into all the areas with a smaller gnat brush, and it's a 3/4 brush made for rough surfaces. Next, I'm taking the 12-inch roller and I am rolling the floor as though I'm mopping it. It's just a thin coat. This material is thin, it's watery, and it has a milk-like color to it. But I will let you guys know it splattered a lot, and that's what I did not anticipate, or because of the consistency. So the next day I decided to cover up the cabinets because I didn't know about part 2, whether or not it was going to splatter. And part 2 was the actual color that I was installing on the floor, which is black. So I took an extra day and I covered up the cabinets, which, you guys, in all honesty, I probably should have did in step 1 or prior to that, but I just didn't think that that material would have the consistency of splattering on the cabinets, the door. my benefit, the part 2, it is a thicker consistency and it didn't splatter. So I was trying to catch up with time and be lazy, and I thought that I can just start rolling and I wasn't going to need to cut in with the black. That wasn't the case. I actually needed to get the smaller roller brush again and cut in with the black first, which was not that big of a deal. I could tell that the material was going to give me such a good cover with just one coat. Once I cut in around the cabinets and in the kitchen, it was time to start painting the floor. This next tip is so important for me. I thought it was a game changer. I switched my rollers to an 18-inch roller and it literally saved me so much time. Again, I will leave a link in the description box for this 18-inch roller. It is a game changer. It covers so much space and it's a thicker roller, which was great for this material. But look at this. Look how it's covering the floor. It's amazing. The product was thick enough. This is just the first coat. Since the kitchen is empty, the floor is clear, I applied 2 coats. The next day, I decided to take the tape off because the 2 coats were great and it was beautiful. And to my surprise, the cabinets were damaged, not with splatter or overspray. The painter's tape that I utilized took the paint off the bottom of the cabinets. So what you see now is materials that I went back to Home Depot to purchase, and this is supposed to be an edge control, the silver pan-like, tray-like. That did not work because my floors were slate, so they're porous and they're different heights and variations. So I knew that the paint was going to bleed through on the black floor, and I just didn't want that. I didn't want to go around and paint out the floors with a small stencil paint. That would have been excruciating for me. So I thought the best thing was to have some type of barrier or shield protector on the floor and then just touch up the cabinets. So that is what you see me doing currently. And I used Kilts, which is a primer first, because this is so much paint came off of the kitchen cabinets. I thought I was going to have the kitchen cabinets repainted and I was about to die. The overall purpose for this was to save money and paint out my kitchen floors with a dramatic effect, and having to paint out the kitchen cabinets would have been no bueno. It turned out really well, and overall I am so happy. I am excited about what's to come in this kitchen. Leave a comment, let me know if you guys would consider painting your floors out a color, and what color would that be. Until next time, make every day a great day.
If I jump, I will fall, guaranteed.
If you like this video, hit that like button or subscribe. You will be notified each time there is a new upload. Until next time, make every day a great day.